if you picked the winner on Saturday, even if it was only 50 pence each way. You'll still be a few quid in. Right, I'm delighted to say that Jojo Desmond and some of her biggest supporters and richest backers and ardent admirers are here in the studio. We're going to hear live from Jojo after we've heard this, the title track from her new album, Studio 54. The title track of the new CD, the new album, Studio 54, from Jojo Desmond.
It's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it?
Jojo Desmond. Jojo, what was that in the office? Jojo Desmond, who is a Liverpool girl and is playing live tonight in the city centre, Jojo.
I am indeed. It's very exciting.
Now, tell me why you're in town tonight then. Who are you with?
I'm on tour supporting Fabulous 3 Degrees. We're at the end of our tour, so we've got a couple more shows, and tonight we're at St George's Hall in the concert room.
Has it gone well?
Yeah, it's been brilliant, really good.
I always thought you were, forgive me, I thought you were a southern-based lady, so I thought you were a Cockney lady, maybe.
No.
Ooh.
Oh, Phil.
Oh, God,
I lost my accent a bit, though.
Yeah, upskill.
I was born up to Street Maternity Hospital, went to Sidley Infants, Sidley Juniors. Started dancing when I was this high, got in the key school of dance and drama.
Oh, yeah.
So I did a bit of dancing.
Very famous, very reputable name in the key school.
Mm-hmm.
And when did you decide, well, you learned all sorts of disciplines there at an early age. When did you decide that you wanted to be the singer, the musician that you are today?
I think I've always been into music. It hasn't been at the forefront because I started off as a dancer and I trained vocationally as a ballet dancer. Actually, I went to the Hammond in Chester, and then the reason I ended up down in London was because I went to a very prestigious school called Central School of Ballet.
Oh, yes.
And I don't know if you've heard of Matthew Bourne Lake.
I have indeed,
I did some stuff with him, danced in the West End, did some European tours. Ticked it off my list and went, nah, I want to hang out with musicians, they're way cooler.
One with the leather jackets. Yeah.
I've always had a thing for guitarists as well.
Yeah, who hasn't? We all have. I am going to upset you. I'm going to say X Factor to you because we'll only mention it very briefly. A lot of people I want some water. I know the answer. I'm going to ask you, was it a good experience? You can answer truthfully or not, mate.
I didn't learn anything from it.
But that's the most important thing.
I learned that I shouldn't do a show like that. If you're a serious artist, all of some very talented people that come out of the show. I'm not disrespecting the talent. It's just the formula isn't for me.
It's a popular entertainment show, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Saturday night show, isn't it, at the end of the day? So people want to see the story and the tears and that kind of thing.
But you did not progress from the experience. The other good thing is, it helped you maybe just decide, okay, well, I don't want to go in that direction more than ever. I know that the way forward for me.
I'm a songwriter now, so that's something that I don't think if you get signed to somebody like Simon Cowell and Psycho, you're not given the opportunity to do that much songwriting. Or freedom, I
mean, good luck to him and those that all who sail in his good ship Psycho. Good luck to them. But there's a whole flotilla of artists out there.
There's a huge wealth of music out there. So.
Does that include Wayne Morgan, who's sitting beside us?
Very talented man here, yes, that's to my left, Mr. Wayne Morgan.
Wayne, we'll talk in a minute, but when you're ready, Jojo, you're going to sing live for us, together with Wayne and James.
Yeah.
Simon James. Hello, Simon James. Hello. You see, he's not that silent, he's just James in the background listening.
He's not silent on every gig. He's got the biggest personality. Every night he does a little gag with Helen from the 3 Degrees. And we never know what he's going to do, to be honest. He sometimes puts on, strange helmets and...
I could tell that, yeah.
Puts false teeth in.
I've got a couple of mates do that, but it's normally about half 12 at night. But we'll talk more about that. Right, Jojo.
Yeah.
What are you going to sing for us first?
We're going to do a kind of fun, upbeat one with a really strong message called Sad State of Affairs.
Take it away.
Don't turn your back on all your promises. We're hanging by a thread. We should not know their needs. Cause we've seen it time and time again. God doesn't love me. But do they really care? No, no. Yesterday seems better than today. But we could always shut our mouths and look the other way. We'll wait for someone else to care. It's a sad, sad state of affairs. 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 When all I want to do is spend some time with you. Not worry about you and throw away these cares. Well, maybe I'm a simple kind of girl. Let's start a revolution and love this standard world. Leave a future generation love and education. Show them that we care. Sad, sad state of affairs. Sad, sad state of affairs. Sad, sad state of affairs. When all I want to do is spend some time with you. Not worry about the truth and throw away these cares. A wise man speaks, but a fool decides. Yeah. Under the stars, a baby cries. Heal the world for better. Don't turn your back, stay on track with what matters today. And what's really undeniable is a little bit of something. It's a whole lot of good. Whole lot of good. Whole lot of good.
I'm glad you played that. I really am. That's track 2 on the album, I think, isn't it?
That's correct, yeah.
Track 2. Sad state of affairs.
It is, sometimes.
Sometimes it can be. Co-written by yourself and by Wayne. Let's have a look at it. Wayne, come in a little bit closer on the big blue microphone. You've been writing for some years yourself, mate.
Yes, I have, yes.
Because you're no stranger to these studios, Wayne. Where have we seen you before?
Well, it all started here in Liverpool for me. A fantastic band called Pele with my good pal Ian Prowse. And I started off playing bass for those guys.
Is he really good, pal? Or are you only just saying that because you know he's in the studio there? I just want to say hello, Ian. How are you?
No, he's one of my best friends. I love him to bits. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he is good.
Yeah.
So you're in Pele?
Yeah.
And in Amsterdam?
I was in Pele, and then really that band should have been gigantic, but we had record company issues. We were selling out the Royal Courts, selling out the Marquee in London, all over the world really, doing great gigs, but the record company just couldn't get their act together. So in the end, we ended up forming Amsterdam, and that's the band, that's still going today. And then I've also played with the guys in China Crisis and Pete Wiley and various other people. But over the last 10 years or so, I've been running musical director for the 3 Degrees and the Drifters and various different American artists who come over to Britain.
Jojo, how did you get involved with Wayne then? Did you know him when you were still here in Liverpool, or was it just recently?
Through a mutual scout friend who was a dancer with me. She actually worked with him and recommended that we met. via the internet initially.
Yeah, like a dating now.
Sad musos must meet up or something like that.
Yeah. But I have quite a lot of songs written, and I just basically send them to Jojo via email, and then she would put the top lines on the melodies and send them back, and we worked together for about a year, compiling the album, didn't we? And then had a few arguments. And
Any excuse to come up north and get some home cooked food.
Yeah.
Get in the studio anyway.
Got this fabulous guy to play drums for us, James Wilson.
Semi-silent James.
Really, he's not like this normally.
He's the noisiest silent person,
He's the obvious one in the band, honest to God.
Let's see if we can entice him to say something in a couple of minutes' time. We're going to come back in a moment. We're going to speak to Marie Megan next. Find out what's happening with the traffic and travel. Then back live in the studio with Jojo Desmond. BBC Radio Merseyside. The time is 2:47. Live in the studio, Jojo Desmond, who's performing live at St George's Hall, Jojo.
That's correct, yeah.
So how did you get this gig with the 3 Degrees now?
So Wayne is musical director for the 3 Degrees and has been for a while. So he's the one that fixes the band. And because we've been writing our album together organically, it just seemed fitting to maybe suggest that I came and did a support slot. Initially I went down to one of the gigs in London, met their manager, who's actually an English guy, but he lives over in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
And he's looking after the ladies. And they do a lot of gigs in the UK, they do gigs in Japan as well as in the US. But Mr. Wayne Morgan is the MD for the UK band.
Tell me.
Apparently they're the best band.
Very good. Tell me how it's been going then. How's the tour been going?
It's brilliant. It's really good to be able to get out on stage every night and work on your craft. And you know, one show is never the same as the next. Even though you're doing the same songs, each audience is different. You get a different vibe.
I was going to ask you about the audience, because the audience that go to see the 3 Degrees, they'll be the disco girls of the past. They'll want a booty, aren't they?
It's a little different demographic, but I've been getting lovely feedback from everybody. It's been lovely. Yeah. So.
Describe your music then. I'm not going to say it's laid back, because that doesn't give it credit. It's a very full sound, isn't it, Wayne? There's an awful lot happening in there.
Yeah, I think what we try to do because nowadays there's a lot of computer music and not real musicians and computer tricks on production. This is all organic, and it's real drums all the way through, it's real guitars, real bass, real keyboards. And we just wanted to have it sound quite lush, didn't we? And some of the influences of Motown and funk and jazz, quite jazz.
Yeah.
You see, I asked you a question there, but I got Wayne to answer. I don't know how I did that.
Politician.
Yeah, very clever.
There's elements of different artists. I mean, I love Sade and John Mayer, and Wayne's really into Steely Dan and Nile Rodgers.
Oh.
But the way I perform the songs as well, I mean, listening to the album is different from seeing me live, because my voice is quite big when I'm on stage with an audience, and I properly hit those big notes.
There's some big dance numbers on the new album. You need to sit that through there.
Yeah.
Oops, because I'm old.
You're old school.
I'm old school. No, I'm not. I'm just old. There's a difference. Well, please come back, because as we know, it's a different sound. There's a different depth and feeling to the music.
It's much better. I do pay for one of those music subscribing things, monthly, but I don't like it. I'd rather have the real thing. Even though CDs are not the same as albums, but there's too much saturation at the moment of music, I think. People don't realise the value of it, do they, anymore, because it's all over the show.
They don't. I agree with you, they don't. And because there's so much music around, how difficult is it for new talented artists like Jojo to emerge and to make a reputation for themselves?
I think it's very, very difficult, and we could get very frustrated. But what we decided to do was basically to write music that we love and we really like to listen to, and then we're just gonna kind of be confident behind it, give it everything we've got, not bother what people think, really, because we believe in it, don't we?
And not go with trends and styles, Jojo, but to not say that own the music. This is you, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's music with the heart, isn't it? Yeah.
And we just realised we had a natural musical chemistry from the get-go. And that's really, it's difficult to find that. Sometimes you search and you work. I mean, I've worked with lots of different people too. Worked with different producers. here, there, and everywhere, but I keep gravitating towards the north.
Well, she forgets that she's a Scouse girl, so you have to keep reminding her that she was born here.
I don't think
She's one of us, isn't she?
I don't think she forgets. I think she's just one of those rare types of Scousers. The shy kind. There's a few of them knocking around. Bit like James. They're right, James. Okay, Mark, we'll sit there in the colour. Right, let's talk some more in a little minute, but one more song then before I let you go and get ready for your big gig. What time's your sound check?
Well,
Or is that TBC?
it's 3:30ish, depending on how many times we would normally stop at the services.
Right.
And we create problems sometimes.
One needs at least 3 decaf cappuccinos before it does the sound check.
James needs his coloring books, in the back of the van and everything. The rest of the guys are just completely crazy, aren't we, really? So we get there when we get there.
Yeah, it's much more organised than that, honestly.
Right. Jojo, what's this song called?
This song is called Whirlwind. She beats around my heart, strong as you like, and never stop. But a little bit of something was a little too much. From the moment we touch, it's gonna be enough. She's talking to any woman that I want to love. Looks down on me like an evil I can't bear to lose. When I push, she's no faithful muse. I dare not drift too far from the side. She lives in a place inside my mind. Inside my mind. But a little bit of something and a little too much. From the moment we touch, it's never gonna be enough. She's haunting any woman that I want to love. Praying on my mind like an eagle above. A woman going fast if you could never stop. Electricity can light into the air, it's hot. The thrill of never knowing you could cross the line. As our hearts entwine. What a beast, what a babe, what a whirlwind. All kids of fire she will bring. What a beast, what a babe, what a whirlwind. But it feels so good to sing. But a little bit of something was a little too much. The moment we touch is never gonna be enough. She's haunting any woman that I want to love. A woman going fast and they can never stop. It's just a tick of light into the air to top. The thrill I never know when you can cross the line. Cause when I turn up like a newborn child. Feels so good to sing. Our kids will fly, she will break.
That's another lovely song, Jojo. All the songs on the CD, on the album Studio 54 by Jojo Desmond. All the songs written by Jojo and Wayne, co-written between the two. Thank you for coming in today. Where can we get this CD? Is it available in all good record shops and some bad ones as well?
It's actually online, available for everybody, digitally, and you can stream it, so you can check it out before you buy. Try before you buy, as I say. There's also a groovy little pop video for Studio 54. If you go onto YouTube, I produced it myself.
Groovy with a capital G.
Yeah, it's all about the groove.
Yeah.
If you like drag queens and disco balls and pole dancers, then you should definitely tune into that one.
James does.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't? AJ, yeah, me and you, who doesn't? That's what we have. And your Facebook is?
So my Facebook page is Jojo Desmond. I'm on Twitter, Jojo Desmond, and Instagram.
Wonderful. Have a great night tonight. Are all the tickets gone? I think there's one or two left.
There might be a few.
I think there's one or two left to see Jojo Desmond and the 3 Degrees.
The 3 Degrees band as well, which is local lads. Yeah, local lads, even though we travel all over the world, we're from around here. I'm in Leafy, Cheshire at the moment.
Very nice place.
We've got to say thank you, if that's okay, to Neil at Curly's, because we came without our percussion. It was locked in the van. He's just lent us that super red tambourine now, which we're going to return.
Good stuff.
So thank you very much.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Curly's. Thank you, Jojo.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Lovely to meet you. And hope it goes well tonight. I'm sure it will. Good luck for the rest of the tour, Wayne and Jay. See you, Jay. Bye. I thought he'd never shut up, didn't he?
I know. Thanks very much.